Hey, I am Lukas, also known as Borsty. In the past I made way too many visual novels and finally had enough. I want to follow something I had in mind for years now. And that is making my own horror game and publish it onto Steam. But before we dive into the game I'm currently making, we should start at the beginning. My first ever game was a visual novel that was published on the 7th October 2021. To be exact, it got published onto itch.io. By the way, I won't talk about the stories in the mentioned visual novels or where to find them exactly, because I want to end that page of my game development journey once and for all. But still, why did I decide to make a visual novel as my first ever game project? Well, it's just simple and easy to get into. It took just 2 months from starting as a rookie into uploading a 2-hour-long adventure. I was so excited to release it and it got some helpful feedback, therefore I continued working on it and I also started some other visual novel projects. To skip a bit in time, I actively made visual novels till November of 2024 and then I just burned out and got bored by it. If you want to hear more about my past with visual novels, definitely leave a like and I will maybe make a separate video on it. But yeah, visual novels aren't fun anymore, at least for me. And from the get-go on, it was never my goal to make a visual novel. But to make a own horror game was always one of my goals, if not the highest of goals. So what are you currently working on, you might think? I am trying to go for a horror game with an immersive storyline. Spoilers ahead, by the way. The storyline that I'm currently building is meant to be for all upcoming projects I will be working on. With that, I can easily add story into games that are in the same universe without having logical issues that have too many flaws. I will definitely share more about the story and its intentions as soon as I have worked more on it, maybe within the next few devlogs. For the current project, the story will be about Sisha. I mainly focused on getting a nice feel into the game. The current lighting is nearly perfect for what I'm going for. I've always loved when games go the route of having a pitch black in their games. For now I've just focused on building a starter room that is designed to give the player a quick tutorial on the standard controls. I've also started to build some objects on my own, like this chair, table or the parcels. Once again, mainly to get a feel for it. The general design will change over the course of the next few devlogs, but I'm currently just testing out what path of introductions I want to go for, like for new mechanics or in general stuff that is not intuitive. For example, some might not know that you have to interact with the button E. That was also the reason why I added a text overlay as soon as you hover over something. I've also experimented with some triggers. Some are for sounds, lighting or jump scares. I will definitely change the jump scare, but I wanted to try it out and get a feel for triggers, sounds, timings, etc. Oh, and yeah, those are called voided dots. Voided dots are basically fragments of the voider, in this case Sisha, that will tell the story to the player. For example, this one. I'm still working on the story of the voided dots itself, why they appear and so on. Planned content may change over the course of the next few devlogs, but my current main goal is to just have a immersive horror game. Of course I want to have a classic chase sequence within my game, but that may also get scrapped. Within the next few devlogs I will definitely have more specific planned content to share. Steam. The first ever game that I want to publish there. I'm currently working on the Steam page. I want to publish the page as soon as I have some sick stuff to share there. With publish I of course mean the page, to get you guys to hopefully wishlist it. The game's release date is not set. I plan to have the game's length at around 30 to 60 minutes. I know it should be longer, so people don't refund it after playing 100% of it, but still. I want to get a feel for Steam as a platform. The profit of it isn't my main goal. So for now, there is no Steam page, or Discord server or other stuff to rate on. So, your best bet is to subscribe. I will release devlogs as soon as there is enough content to share. You can also leave some feedback in the comments on what to change within my next devlogs. So yeah, thanks for watching.